Today we're going to have a look at glide strumming. Now glide strumming, it's one of those techniques that probably wasn't invented as such by one person, but it seems synonymous with Kevin Shields of My Bloody Valentine, and it's used as one of the absolute major tropes of shoegaze. It's just like, you know, Eddie Van Halen probably didn't invent tapping, but he certainly pioneered it. Now I do recommend that you watch the Fender interview with Kevin Shields where he talks about this technique. I'd say it's one of those techniques that's a finesse technique. Everyone's going to sound different, you know, like B.B. King, when he plays the blues, you know it's B.B. King because of his particular vibrato and bend. So don't obsess about trying to sound exactly like Kevin Shields. Make it yours, okay? Mine's going to be different to yours because it's such a finesse of pressure. It's so pressure based. So the important thing about this is what it sounds like, just to sort of, if you're unfamiliar, I'm sure you are, but this is what my glide strum sounds like. Just a little C add 9 shape there. Now the trem bar sits along that part of my hand. Is that the lifeline? No, that's the lifeline, isn't it? Just this little fold in your hand here, okay? We're not grabbing a hold of it. If you can move your hand up and down like that and just keep the bar there, just enough pressure to hold it will give us a slight vibrato when we're playing anyway. You know, we're not even bending down half a step. That's half a step. We need to put quite a bit of pressure on the bend, even down to there. We're not bending down that, we're just bending it slightly down. Record yourself and see what it sounds like. That's about the level that I like to go to, but record yourself, see what it sounds like to you. Can we do it a little bit lighter? Just like I'm patting a little chick on the head. Don't want to hurt it. So the first exercise I'd do would be to strum down, and then on the next 3 beats, just put a little bit of pressure on the bar, just to get us into that movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another little exercise we can do, and we're just using the C add 9 chord shape here. The important thing about this is that we're only moving down with the trem bar. It needs to come up to pitch again, alright? If we're just always putting pressure on it, that is a nice sound, but it's not the sound that we're going for. It's not that. The brain needs to hear it go back to tune. So it's this little scoop motion of... So rather than going straight up and down, we're sort of digging that out a little bit. So our hand is sort of moving in that sort of line rather than just straight up and down, and we naturally get a little bend on there. Scoop. That gives you a very, very subtle little effect. So we're just using the natural movement of our hand to give a little bit of a vibrato there. Sounds really nice on arpeggios to kind of finish them off. So I'm using a C add 9 shape here. Then I'm moving it up 2 frets, keeping those strings open. You can try to really, if you want an extreme effect, you can go there. You can put a lot more pressure on, but it's the same sort of scooping motion, all right? We're pushing down into the strum. going through the HX Stomp here. I've got presets for free that you can check out in the description. Give it a like and a subscribe while you're down there. It would help me out. Guys, thank you so much to the Patreons. You keep the channel running, but if you got to this point in the video, I reckon you might as well like and subscribe anyway. That's support enough, it really is. If you want to know more about shoegaze songwriting and techniques, check out a few of these videos here. That might help you on your way.